Every morning I wake up, get out of bed, make tea, and put on my phone to see what did Trump do today, with a feeling of trepidation at what I might discover. And it's always a surprise, especially when he goes quiet for a short time. I know he's sitting in his lair somewhere, hatching plans. And now we see what his latest plan is. War with Iran. So here we are. And this is not actually a Trump message. It is about what to do and how to be in this chaos of the world. And this is not even a criticism of Trump and those around him, because that would also be to fall into the beautiful invitation to huge duality that is unfolding on the planet right now, and which some people have been elected as spokespersons and agitators of duality. And this is beautiful in its own right, because it shows us the possibilities, and it asks for choice, and it asks for, where do you stand? How are you going to be in the context of this duality? Do we oppose it and thereby enter duality ourselves? Do we detach? And that's also not an answer. What is the way to deal with this world crisis? And the world crisis also comes into our personal lives. Everything right now is up for grabs, being destroyed, can't be counted on. The feeling of groundlessness is here strongly. So I want to offer one way to be with all of this. The one observation is, there is so much chaos that if you try to choose sides too clearly and religiously, you're bound to be tripped up at some stage, because there is no holding ground in the world of something that is stable. And even in your personal life, you might not know it. There might be things that are unstable. So the invitation here is to find that place within which is stable. The only place that is stable within is the I am presence. And that I relate to the kingdom of heaven. When you feel that, and we will do a very short meditation in this, where you will feel and sense the kingdom of heaven that is here already within you. And when you live that into the world, that can be your answer. So if you're looking for an answer how to deal with all of this, consider what I'm about to say. So the invitation of huge duality, one can get caught up in it. I know I have. But there's another way, is to watch the news, realize with this epic level of chaos and craziness, there's no way to make sense of it, which means there's invitation either to despair or to go deeper. The mind cannot make sense of this, but the heart can. Here's the simple practice. You are aware of the world, and even if you don't watch TV, you're still going to be aware of it because it's in the collective. You're going to feel it. You'll feel it in your dreams. You'll feel it when you wake up in the morning. It's here. Are you going to remain in fear over it and desperately try to do something when nothing can be done? So here's the first point: surrender. Surrender what cannot be done. So then you feel. So the first step of everything is to stop. Notice what's happening. Feel. Allow yourself to feel it exactly as it is. So all the confusion, despair, hopelessness, groundlessness, and let these be as they are, as just divine energy playing out. There's something playing out in the world and we don't know what it is. So we are just watching and holding the space for that. When you feel into it and are honest and allow your feelings, all the negative ones and positive, don't try to shift. Do not try to shift to positive now. Be with what is. What is what's real. And what's real opens the door to you, because you're the most real thing there is. You are truth. So begin by being real. What's real now? I'm in fear. I feel groundlessness. Feel betrayed. Don't know what to do. That's good. Now we're being honest, so we're being real. And you breathe into that to feel it, not to get rid of it, to feel it more. Stop, notice, allow, feel. Feel it fully. When you're feeling it, you can even feel it right now. Everything you've been feeling today. Bring it here. Notice where it is in your body and mind. Allowing it to be there. And the first thing you might then begin to notice is the relief of being allowed to feel this. That you're not mad. That you don't have to do anything. You just got to feel it. Because your mind does not know what to do. And that's on design. That's on purpose. You sink to the feeling, and then you expand from the feeling. Wow. Here's constricted, but around you, broaden to the periphery, to your background. What else do you notice in this space? When you've stopped fighting with feeling, release. Now you're free to notice what else is here. What else is here? In the background might be peace, stillness, a quiet witness, that unmoved essence. Here is confusion, pain, but I'm not fighting it, it can just be there. Here is peace, and I can step more and more into peace when the stillness of not knowing, and it is okay. So notice in you what happens as you do that now. You're in touch at least with a little bit of the peace in the periphery, and here's crazy, and that's fine. The peace and the pain and conflict can exist together. You don't have to get rid of the one to achieve the other. That's the great discovery. Your peace is here. It's your nature. It's your kingdom of heaven. It's your I am. So now when you look at the world, you can look at it with that compassionate eye. And you feel it. You feel, and then you observe and notice what else is here. The compassionate witness that can feel this and hold it. So what you're doing then is you're taking the pain of the world and you are bringing it into the waters, the living waters of your presence. In this way you demonstrate new earth. In this way you live right now, this new earth, which is based on presence. That's amazing. That's all you have to do. Not that easy, but it's better than wondering who you should hurt or protest against. Then from this peace, yes, something might come. What can I do in the world? Well, you can vote next time, and there's certain things you can do, and you can quietly speak, and you can stand your ground firmly in some areas. But mainly it's to be here in the presence. So you demonstrate that in this chaos, I am the center of presence. And in that way, New Earth slowly takes over the world. It's like an army of millions. Let's create this army of millions, perhaps billions of people who can find the peace in the midst of this chaos, this delightful, absolute chaos, which is impossible to ignore now. It's so in your face and so crazy that you have to laugh about it. There's no logical way out. So you've got to go in, feel, allow, expand. Compassion for you, because you're probably also going through stuff. This change affects every level of our being. And be yourself. Find your inner strength. Find that place in you which is okay. And then you live from okay. Your purpose is to be present and to live from there. That's all. Very simple. But getting the presence is the difficult part. So try that today, my quick meditation on coping with world chaos. And enjoy the ride, my friends. Oh yes, like and subscribe.